Man, I got this right. My hand up to my back. You know I'm poppin' tag.
It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. Final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 target.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Hits him on the out route. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot down. Field.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Ward off the play fake. It is caught left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strut. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Titans have a first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. He finds Tigger Conqueror for the grab. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
7-5, 70 line.
From the red zone now. Brought in. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Well, whether he's stays the go-to guy the entire game, we will all judge together. But no doubt about it, on that opening drive, Brock, he was the star. Bunch of catches and a touchdown to begin this one.
Yeah, I think this is twofold. Number one, you love to get this guy started early. He's a playmaker. He's a difference maker. Number two, this defense, well, they better be on high alert because this offense feels like they have a matchup they can attack, and that time attack a third time for 6.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he hauls in the interception. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
Ward, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Bronco leads, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Off the play fake, here's Ward. All in left side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let's go now. Ready.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard shot with 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll give for the first time to Kalel Mullins. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Ready. 70, Timberwolf. Ready.
Ward now on 3rd down. takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pull that in front further, 13-zip. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Titans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st down, and they go right back to it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. 1st down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Titans are leading so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. The give now out of the shotgun. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans making a 1-score game in the 1st half. Nico Collins with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
7-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Hits his running back. Short pickup to their own 31. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He completes it in traffic. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st down from the 42.
42-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. Downfield to DK. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Ready. Up 60 average. Go.
Again, Ward going to the air. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. 2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Red. Rocco 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Makes the tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go.
They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say, I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stings.
Here we go. Start.
To the air with Ward. Forced out to his right. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 13-point lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out the defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in. Finding windows where windows shouldn't exist and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
37-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second down.
Nix from the gun. Completed to his running back. And And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On third down, here's Nix. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. Nix with it on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Finished with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack. You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. It's really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
They'll run now on second down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Texans 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready up.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10.
Set it. Go.
Now here he goes on the boot. This fine Schoonmaker complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. One play in and they are already close to midfield.
Tag. 70 Lions.
First down throw here for Ward. Trying for the deep ball. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans grow their lead just before halftime. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans double their lead to 14.
Texans 14.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Nix looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
And the Texans first down.
On first down, it's Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Jump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Throwing on first down, Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Next to throw again. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. Works the sideline inside the 35. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
A give now from the gun. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Texans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Showing a little burst so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down. Ward's going to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Cup 19. Cup 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
This is Mullins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
20 Lions. 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Chimere Dike, the one he was looking for. And now they face 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ready?
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
60 Bobcats. 60. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Ready, right?
Looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. Nicks off the play action. He's got a man left. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
The give here on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Nicks. And they are on him short of that first down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up fourth down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Here we go.
Here's the handoff. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
It's going to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And he's out of bounds. They'll have goal to go already as they take it over at the 9.
Hey, I know we all wanted to see him finish that score. His teammates certainly did as he was rolling down the field. But this offense will tip the cap and say thank you kindly and try to go finish the touchdown off themselves.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Ward off the play fake. And this one is launched downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Come on.
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Jumps off to his running back. Up the sideline he goes at the 35. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready. Bronco 80.
First and 10 here. Ward. On target to his back. Khalil Mays. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Check. Ready.
Run here with Mays. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Throwing now on first down. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Titans have a first.
40-yard line.
Tag. Viking 18. 70 Sentinel. 19 Lions. Go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Second down, looking for options. He brings it in. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
They can touchdown here, but they cannot connect, so that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Just 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer.
Ready up.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Get it. Get it.
Again, Ward going to the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Ooh, sure looked like they were sitting on that slant, weren't they, Brock? If a route was going to beat them, it was not going to be that one.
Yeah, we see this route all the time, really at every level of football, because as a receiver, you just want to get inside that defender, and when you do, you hope to find that connection, but the contact knocked that sucker away.
All right, get that popcorn ready. It's 4th and goal late.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here's a designed run for it. And they stop it. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Whether they were keyed on him expecting that run, or in case of a throw, it worked either way for the defense. When the QB broke for the line, they broke with him, and they drug him down short of the sticks.
From his end zone, it's Nix. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Try and get it into Nico Collins. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Right up the gut. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. From his end zone, 3rd and long. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Short drop, but he still gets away a very good punt. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. So 1st down from the 41.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Throwing off the play fake. Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make it a 9-point advantage. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. That one right down the middle. And the Titans make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 28.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled. At the 29. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Nix with it on first. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. As you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Nix now on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This is going to take them up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did. There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Panther 6.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got TK, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
Ready? Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Running it after the penalty. Running in the red zone. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Titans take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 28.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He puts him in with this one, right side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. He's going to try another deep one here. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Nico Collins with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Titans are able to cover up the kick. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Choke the ball himself for a big run.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Count, prep down 80.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. From the gun, here's a handoff. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. to the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's 4th down.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Desperation time here on 4th. Going deep here for the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Mullins. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Titans have a first. We've set it down for them from the 31.
Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Mullins now. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. To the house for a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans put up even more points in a win. This one is up and good. And the Titans make it a 24-point ball game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's thrown again. Left side into the hands of Dell. Rolling into enemy territory. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
On the set.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready.
They'll run with Mullins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
So this winds up a win for the Titans. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.